Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm sharing my very first attempt at making texture wall art using DAP plaster of Paris. So applied entirely with a cone and my hands. So let's see how this beautiful lotus design came to life. So I started by lightly sketching a lotus pond scene on a thick board. So you don't need to be perfect, just get the basic outline of the flower, stems, and leaves. This will guide your plaster work. So next I mix the DAP plaster of Paris using 2:1 ratio, 2 parts powder to 1 part water. So stir until it's smooth but not too runny. So it should be just thick enough to pipe through a cone. So since I'm a beginner, I used a cone just like how we applied mehendi or icing. So I slowly followed the pencil lines and piped the plaster directly onto the board. So for the board areas like leaves and petals, I used my fingers to gently spread and press the plaster. It gave a natural texture and was actually quite relaxing. I let the piece dry for about 4 to 5 hours. So once it was set, I used a small file and sandpaper to clean up any rough spots or uneven lines. So for the painting, I used pink and red for the lotus and green for the leaf and soft blue mix in the background to give that peaceful water effect. Outlining the shapes made the texture pop even more. So I wasn't able to cover entire um, painting in this video, but I was able to cover at least the plaster of Paris part. But this was the one was taking a lot of time more than painting. So it should be easier once you able to get the flow of using the plaster of Paris. So once that is done, then painting will be definitely easier. And make sure that you work on the small batches when you are working with the plaster of Paris, because it gets hard faster, and so it's won't work for a very long time, so you need to work in batch by batch. So next here, as I mentioned earlier, I started with the painting. First, I tried to cover the outer layer. Then this is how it looked. And next process will be focusing on the lotus and the leaves and the other details which I mentioned earlier. It's going to be the mix of colors, and this is how it looks. So and here it is, my very first textured lotus artwork using just plaster, a cone, and my hands. If I can do it, so can you. Don't forget to like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe for more beginner friendly DIYs. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. So see you in next one. So have a great day and see you. Bye bye.